Welcome. This is No of Trading. Uh, I'm doing some video on my journey. This is lockup. This is lockup though. So meaning like the lockup is just meaning like my strategy and testing is like, let me just call it for testing. But although I'm risking, I bought an account, so I'm risking amount on it. So I'm just using this to test how my strategy works. All this kind of thing. I've did lockdown, but I didn't document the lockdown. The lockdown is just like for testing with demo accounts. So this month I decided to do lockup, meaning what I will I bought a funded account, but I'll be using it as what live trading and looking at how I'm trading. So I'll be documenting my trades and also so I can watch it later and also for people online to watch all this kind of thing. So now moving on. Today I took 3 trades today, which is what one SL, two break even. So in one word, today I just closed at my normal account size. So what happened is I took 3 trades. So I will explain the 3 trade here and I'll make it quick and brief. So the first setup, what happened is what am I looking at before this candle open on Sunday, which is yesterday? You know, we are in the weekend. Yesterday, my bias was what I was looking to do was looking to buy. And why was I looking to buy? When I look at my bias on daily, weekly, I already look at my bias. But on today, which is yesterday, which is today, yesterday, which is Monday, or Monday, which is this Monday, what I was looking for is what I was looking for by purpose was these 4 hours. These 4 hours. What I was expecting was before market open on Sunday. On Sunday, what I was looking at before this market open, I was looking for price what come to this area and react and continue buying. But you know, as market prints, it can change our direction and everything. So next thing was when I woke up, which is what I had London section. When I woke up, I had London section. I was looking at what this area. I saw what market created what fair value gap here. I saw market created fair value gap here. This H4 fair value gap. So as I saw in market form this H4 fair value gap, and it was what aligning what with this people can call it breaker block or anything, I don't know. But I trade Malaysian inside out this, so just so you know, I trade Malaysian. So this is what RBS, this 4 hours RBS. I saw this 4 hours RBS aligning with what this fair value gap. And again, so also I only trade EU. Maybe in the future I'll add more PS, but for now I only trade EU. So I saw this RBS aligning with what this fair value gap. So making it what a really very strong area to be looking for buys from. So going on what 1 hour. Remember this is doing a chart section. So going on 1 hour, what happened? Price was what reacting from here. Give what confirmation. Give what confirmation to what to buy. So after seeing the confirmation to buy, so I went on 50 minutes. My entry area was what? My entry area was what? Around here. So I was entry around here. Also, I use only 2 pips on EU, although it may change depending on what I saw on market. But for now, I'm using 2 pips. Although during when I was learning, I was using 4 pips, 10 pips, SL. So it may change. But for now, I wish I can still be using the 2 pips, which is likely depending on how I grow my knowledge and understanding on the strategy. So now price just came down. What gave me SL? This trade was fast. To the point when I got the notification, I was like, hey, what happened? So this SL was it. So I took this first SL. So what was wrong with this trade? The reason this trade was wrong is there was something wrong with this trade. My colleague pointed out, although I saw it, but I wasn't expecting much from it. I was expecting price to come to this key level, to this daily key level. That was what I was expecting price to come to. I was expecting price to come to this level. That was what I was expecting. I didn't expect market to, I can't predict market, but what I was expecting was that price to come to this area. So that's why even facilitated the buy that, okay, gave me more confidence to what to buy because I was expecting price to push to this area. So, but market did not push there. What did I see? I saw this place, this daily fair value gap. And with my strategy, if a fair value gap can still be used, if price is reacting from 50% fair value gap, 50% of fair value gap is a very strong assurance that market might push down, especially on higher time frame, which is what daily, weekly, although it can work on 4 hours depending on what's this fair value gap too can the recording cut before, so I'm sorry. So as I was saying, this fair value gap price was reacting what 50% of the what daily fair value gap, and it can, when it's reacting for 50% fair value gap, there's high chances of it what working out. So this trade was what I shouldn't be buying here, because price was coming from what fair value gap, meaning what they're likely to what continue what pushing that. So what should I be looking for? I should be looking for what sell. So that was what the mistake of the first buy. I should have ignored that sell, but we later took the sell. So the second trade was what still a buy, although I told you I was looking for sell, but still a buy. And the reason for the buy is this: when I went on 1 hour, I saw this. I saw this here. So this place, this place, market swept this what this area. I used it as a liquidity. I was expecting market to what come to this. I use this place that okay, price, because I was seeing some range in here. So market swept this is come to this place. So and what, and also it's not just because of that. A market was reacting for what this support level, this 1 hour support level, this 1 hour support level. Price was reacting from there. Price was reacting from that 1 hour support level. Price was reacting from there. So what, when I saw this, I wait for confirmation. When I saw the confirmation to enter, so this is the I saw the confirmation to enter. Let me go 15 minutes. So confirmation to what? Enter. So I entered what? Around there. Price went my way. Remember, I was looking for what? Our buyers have what? Changed to what? Sell. But what made me buy is because of what? This place. Market was reacting for me. I gave what? Confirmation. So I was like, okay, price may what? Push up to then sell. That was what was on my mind. Price will push up then sell. Price will push up from what? Then sell. So I was, my target was around, I think the target was okay. My target was around this. My target was what? Around here. My target was around there. That was what my target was. I was expecting price, because when I saw this 45 minutes, I was expecting price to come up here, to come to that area, and then what, sell. So the best place to take TP was what? Around there. But when I later saw it, so when price was going my way, it was already giving me how many hours? It was already giving me like 5 hours. But price decided to do another thing, because there was one setup in my strategy that I just even later realized that is what happened when market was already pushing down. So what happened? Price tapped into this area. After tapping into this, I went my way. So I pushed myself to 1 hour. I locked in 1 hour, because I know me, so I know it was just a scalp trade. So price came back, gave me one. So I was able to cover my loss for the day. So the next one, so price went up. This trade, I should have taken my TP away from here, but I decided to what? Hold, because I thought I was expecting price, at least price should sweep this place. If I'm going to, expecting price to at least sweep that place. So that was the trade. And when I should have get out from here, assuming like this one I did not notice, was I was expecting price to come out, use this place as what? Liquidity. I was expecting to use this one as liquidity, and ask for this 4 hour skill level, and then give confirmation to them sell. But what happened is, I said I took 3 trades. So the next trade, the third trade is the same setup. The third trade is the same setup, just that same price. But what made me this place, I should have get involved with the sell. But what happened is I overestimated it. I underestimated that sell. That's what happened. I underestimated that sell. So price broke that place. Then if you go on 15 minutes, we have this what? We have this breakout here, this area. So price was coming down. When price was coming down, I already got stopped at another first trade. I already got stopped. Then we have this what? I saw this. And sorry, it's the same thing. So my third entry was around this area, this key level, yeah, around this key level around there. That's my third entry. So when I saw this 15 minutes, when price came down, price went push up back. So I use this one as liquidity, all these kind of things. So price came down, tap into this key level. When it tapped into, although it went to SL, but it was doing another close to news time around that, because there was news today. So around that time, price was, when price came to that area, I don't want to remark anything. When price came to that area, you see that it reacted. It reacted. So before news, this was when news happened. This was when news, before the news happened, it went up. So I just, and my mind, and I already saw this sale. Although if I took this sale, I would have get stopped. I saw this sale. The reason why I said I would have get stopped because of what I used two pips, and my entry is likely going to be what around there. So see, I already get stopped at 2 pips. So I get wigged out. So this place, price what push, when price was pushing, or when price reacted from here, because this is my entry. So I just immediately went what breaking, because I know this market is likely what going to sell, because what I saw a confirmation around here. If I go on 1 minute, I saw confirmation around here, but I was contemplating that, is it really going to sell all this kind of thing? Is it going to continue pushing up? But I forgot that is my third setup, and I was even seeing this key level here, this level here. The price was reacting from there, and price already gave me clear confirm. But I was contemplating I should not get myself stuck in the wrong area, so that's why I just what took the buy. So as I saw market reacted and there was news coming up, so I just want to break even. So that's how I just took 3 trade and 1 SL and 2 break even. So overall, I just closed back my in my normal profit. So that was how the 3 weeks go. So thank you. And again, please, I just started, so along the way I'll be getting better. I know this can sound born. So thank you for watching.